Hey everyone, I'm in my shed. This is not going to be a long video. I got a dog. I adopted a mixed breed terrier, especially after we had that rat. She's an indoor dog, but she's active, very lovable to me, very sweet. I'll attach a picture of her. They named her Baretta. She's 3 years old. Um, she pees on pads. I guess wherever she lived, they never wanted to put her outside, so she learned on pads. That's what they said. But when I put out the pads last night, she really didn't go. And my friends came over, to come see the dog, her and her son. Here she comes. Can you see her? Down. Go play. I don't know if you can see her. Um, so she ate because they said she may not eat for 24 hours. She's getting used to a new place. She ate. She drank stuff, water. Try not to feed her no table scraps. And when I had to go, I left her in the house with my mom. My mom said she's been waiting at the garage door the whole time. So I had to run around with my mom yesterday, go to the post office, do all this other stuff. Then we were in Redlands, California. I was like, you want nut and bud cakes? And then a door or two over from Nut and Bud Cakes is PetSmart. So they had adoption day. So I'm going to go see if they got a terrier. And everyone said, don't take all day. So, of course, I fell in love with her. All the other dogs were barking, and she was just sweet and looking around. Not a bad dog. Brought her home with my mom. And then an hour or two later, I had to take my mom to dialysis, so I didn't want to leave her in the house, as I noticed she kept running around the house. And I know she's probably smelling and wanting to mark her stuff. And I'm like, you're not going to be marking stuff while I'm not home. So put her in the car. She does fine in the car. She goes from window to window. I don't roll them all the way down because she might jump out. We'll go from window to window. Drop my mom off at dialysis. Came home. She got the car. That was, 2 rides total. Then went to go pick my mom up, put her in the car. She didn't want to get out the car. So I get in the back seat and I pull her out. I was like, you cannot live in the car. After that, my friend said she was coming over. She's going to be on her way. I said, well, I'm going to Ross to pick up some pet stuff. And she kind of smelled a little bit. She probably had like a little poop on her and being in the kennel. So I was like, she has to get a bath tonight. So went there. They didn't have any kennels, but they had other stuff, but they didn't have any kennels and some of the food that I liked. So went and got the kennel and all this stuff, because I was like, she's not going to be roaming the house all night. She's going to be an at-night kennel pet. Every time, even though she rode in the car with my mom, she's now loyal to me. She hates my mom. She growls. She barks. Not like my mom wasn't there when I brought her home. My mother's been here the whole time. My mother got up this morning. Good morning. I was like, oh no. Oh no. My mother was in the kitchen cooking. She walked and she started. I was like, you don't understand. I'm the pack leader. I'm the pack leader. You are a dog. So my friends were telling me, you're going to fall in love with her. In a week, she's going to be your mom's lap dog. And they said that she is a lap dog and they carry her around. Not carrying the dog around. I will rub her, whatever. And another thing she keeps doing is hopping on my couch. So she was in the kennel all night. And then for some reason, there was police activity in this brick wall area behind me. And so there were police lights and stuff. And she was asleep for a minute. And all of a sudden, she just started barking. I was like, hey. It's okay. Now, she's supposed to do that. When you see stuff going on at a weird time, she's supposed to do that. So then I got her up this morning around 6, which is actually 6 a.m. It's kind of, unless I'm sick, it's kind of late for me. So I was like, let me get her up. She's been in the kennel all night. I put pads out. And I noticed before I went to bed last night that she had went on the mat at the front door. So she likes the front door area. I think because it's secluded. She doesn't look like she likes people to watch her go to the bathroom. So I put puppy pads on there. And I'm like, and I put puppy pads at the slider. So I'm like, go, go. She wants to play and rub. I'm like, girl, go. Did you get any sleep? Because she want to watch me all night. So she finally went. She finally pooped on the pad. One of the poops rolled off, but it wasn't bad poop. The dog poop stinks anyway. Then she peed, but she peed on the floor. So I was like, well, I gotta clean it up. I gotta go do potty training today at PetSmart. So I cleaned it up, Swiffered. Then my mother had dropped some stuff on the stove and I was too tired today, so I did a detail on the stove and the microwave again. And then I noticed something was on the rug in front of the stove, so I picked up the rug and I looked and it was a dark stain on the rug. So she had went there. I was like, oh no. So I threw that in the washing machine, threw all kind of stuff in the washing machine. And once she was done, I put her right back in that kennel because I had stuff I had to do. My mom comes in there. She starts barking and growling. And I'm like, no. So she has a deep issue with my mom. So I'm like, okay, well, we all need to sit together. She'll go to my mom's sitting room, but she won't go in it. So I was like, you need to come in here. We had a pillow. I was like, sit and stay. And we were watching our Kingdom Hall meeting. And she sat there for about 30 minutes. And she just got up like, I'm the leader, so I followed her. She looked at me like, follow me. And I'm like, no. And put her right into the kennel. And she just looked at me like shocked. I'm like, yeah, you could have been sitting in there with me and mom, but you want to act stank. And she only came in there because I was in there. But she's mean to my mom. My mom said, Precious, I love dogs. I know you want a dog. And I want to like this. She's like, this dog don't like me. It don't like my mom. And my friends are like, terriers are like that. Whoever adopts them, they're loyal to them. They watch after them. And you kind of got to introduce. I'm like, well, my mother, she was introduced to my mom. We were introduced together. She don't like my mom. So, I'm going to give it about a week. And I might have to take her to a non-kill shelter or give her back to Bark. Tomorrow I have to go to work, so what I'm going to do is get up in the morning. I'm not probably going to leave till about 6:30. Get up like I'm going to work, get ready, let her out of the kennel. Instead of her going in the house, I'm going to let her go outside. And I'm going to bring her kennel out. I'm going to bring her food out because I got one of those slow drip water things, so the water's always fresh. And I'm going to sit it outside. I'm going to leave the kennel open, and when I leave, she's going to stay outside until my mom comes in, because my mom said I'll check on her. But she, my mother is real weak right now. She went to dialysis yesterday and she was a little wobbly, and I don't want the dog to like come at her. It's not a big dog, and my mom was like, I don't want to retaliate on the dog. I want to love the dog, but it keeps growling and like doing that to her. So I have to put her out tomorrow. I have to put her outside. I'm going to put her up under the covered patio. I'm going to clean it, make it a nice area for her. But she's going to be outside all day until I get home, so she can poop and pee wherever she wants in this yard. But she cannot be in the house with my mom. So I only have a couple of more minutes left on my phone to tell this story. Not only that, you see I brought the goji berry plant, and I brought the 2 banana plants, and I planted them here, and that's my lemon plant. And hopefully this evening I will be planting some tomatoes and cucumbers and things of that nature. I am not going to be doing flats and flats and flats of food because I don't have that much room. I'm trying to do a total of 4 tomato plants this year, and that's it. I'll probably do a flat of corn, which actually may be too many. Let me see. 4, 8, 12, 6. No, 1 flat will be enough to fill a garden bed of corn. And came in here and cleaned because I'm supposed to be getting chickens. I still don't think I have enough room, so I'll have to do more next weekend. But yeah, my mom said, Precious, the dog don't like me. She said, I've never seen a dog. And my mother was actually, even though she wouldn't raise us with pets, my mom was raised with pets. Growing up in Watts, my grandparents had a dog named Panther. Never seen Panther jumping on the bed, jumping on the couch. Um, Sometimes Panther will be mean, but I never seen Panther act like this. My other grandmother had a dog, Sam, a Doma Pinscher. I was afraid of Sam, but all the other grandkids loved them. I just, at that time, Doma Pinschers just had a stereotype, and I'm like, it wasn't me. Um, I never seen a dog come home with two people and just attach to one and hate the other. So I'm having an issue with that, and I can't have that, especially with my mother being elderly. So we have all the stuff, may have to give her to someone and keep the kennel, clean everything, and then we'll have to find like a puppy or something else that likes us and everyone else. So that's it for now. Hopefully I can come back to you later. I'll have to download these videos onto my computer and clean out my phone. But that is it. Today is Sunday, April 2nd. This is not an April Fool's joke. Please be peaceable with yourself, and please be peaceable with everyone else. I love you all. Watch the New Orleans Gardener, Miss T-Nog, Miss Linda later on today. Have a wonderful Sunday. Bye.